College professors suck. What is it they do that's so infuriating? It's not the fact that some don't round your grade up from an 89.5 to a 90. It's not the fact that some just read off the lecture slides. And it's not the fact that some don't even help their students. The most infuriating things that professors do are just dumb page requirements and the over reliance on AI learning software. Unreasonable page requirements on essays are extremely annoying and they don't make sense. Honestly, this is what it feels like to do a stupid page requirement essay. Insert bit here. You left that in? Why? Okay, can I remove it? No. What do you mean, no? We don't have the budget? How do we not have the budget? This is all free. Okay, just run the bit.
Hey, can I get the quarterly reports, please?
Yeah, I can get that to you by tomorrow.
Is that it? Can you give me any specifics on when you can get it in?
Yeah, I could do the day before, the day after tomorrow.
Dude, what's wrong with you? Just speak normally.
In the real world, when people want information and they ask you, they don't want all the fluff. They don't want how you got there, and they don't want the brain blast that led you to the answer. What they want is the important, concise information. They want to know what's important and why it's important. These essays that college professors make us write that have the dumb page requirements incentivize us to just find loopholes and breaking and cheating the system to just meet their goals. This doesn't help us and this doesn't help them. It's annoying and we don't grow and learn like that. It's about the bluff. People want the meat of the sandwich, they want the TLDR, they want the abstract of the essay, they don't want the whole thing. Here, if you don't know what Alex is this terrible software that a lot of professors use at my university for homework. Okay, the stupid little baby eggplant you see on the screen can't explain anything. So I'm going to explain to you how this all works. So let's say you have this chemistry question right here in front of you, and you just started the program, you're at a 0 out of 5, you choose an answer, let's say it's the right answer, boom, correct, the progress bar goes up. Next question, you get it right once again, boom, progress bar goes up. Now let's say you're on the very last question. You see this weirdo, do you think he needs help? Yes, no. Let's say for some reason you chose the wrong answer. Now all of a sudden your progress bar goes from 4 out of 5 to 2 out of 5. So instead of having to get just one more question right, you now have to get 3 questions right in a row in order to complete the assignment. And on top of that, whenever you get a question wrong, the explanations are garbage, like you see on screen. You're punished severely for getting those questions wrong. It doesn't help you, it discourages you. So many people I found online also feel the exact same way. Alex isn't a good system, it's a terrible software. There's these things called knowledge checks where you have to do about 30 questions about like the previous lessons you covered. Now if you're not doing well or if you're struggling or you just forgot, because some of these topics are from like the beginning of the semester, you're going to be expected to go back and do them again. The issue is Alex will say you're not proficient. They'll give you a percentage of how you're doing and they're going to say you need to go back to this. And since we forgot, we have to then do the same process of trying to get 5 to 7 questions right in a row again on top of the new lessons we're still required to do to move forward in the course. It takes too much time, it makes students feel awful, and it's just a terrible learning system. It doesn't incentivize students to do better. It makes us want to quit. It was so frustrating. And it would get to the point where I would kind of give up and I just start guessing answers. And when I got the answers correct, I would write down what those answers are because eventually those questions would come back. So that doesn't help me learn. I'd just use those answers again and I'd get it right and I'd move on. Yeah, I'm working smarter, but I'm not learning anything. It doesn't help me. How does this help anyone learn? It's a terrible incentive program, it's a terrible software in general, and it doesn't help students. The biggest problem with Alex is that it lacks human interaction. We all learn in different ways and we're trying to get better, and some of us need tutors, some of us need to be guided in the right direction. The issue is how you do that is very nuanced for each person, each individual. Alex is an AI made by some engineer that we'll never see. So it can't help us. It treats and tries to teach everyone the same way, and that just won't work. We need a change. Honestly, I would try to give feedback on how to make Alex better, but I think it's a terrible system, it's a terrible incentive, and it doesn't help students. The only person it benefits is some professors. I think it should honestly be removed outright. It doesn't help anyone. There isn't a better way to do Alex. There just should be no Alex. The best professors are old, stingy, and taking their second divorce out on you. No, actually, the best ones are the ones that care and the ones that show they care. Good professors appreciate the effort you're putting in. They were once students and they understand that position and struggle to get the good grade and to completely understand a concept. A good professor doesn't make you feel dumb, and they validate the fact that you have a question and that you want to learn and do better, and they'll actually seek out an answer for you. A good professor understands and cares. 2020 has been such a tough year for all of us, including our professors, that we've all needed some help. I think we as students need to try to understand that our teachers and professors are also human and they're going to make mistakes. And just like how we expect our teachers to be understanding of us, we should also try to be understanding of them. If they're doing anything right, let them know. Be thankful to your professors, and once again, they're human, they're going to make mistakes. Just try to be understanding.